Let's come back to our positions and stand by.
Welcome to tonight's game.
Our background.
And girls, and a big shout out to the Canadians for turning up an hour early. That's fun and games, isn't it? It's going to confuse you even more in a couple of weeks when our clocks go forward. So coming up in tonight's show, we are starting off with this week's Dram of the Week. I've got Chairman's Reserve 1931. So looking forward to tasting that. We've got Andy Barham's cocktail, and I'm not sure whether I told you, Andy, that it's your cocktail tonight. The bitter Thai, I think it is. So Andy, that's this week's members' cocktail. We are doing part 2 of the Mai Tai deep dive. We're going to be taking Kevin Crossman's. Hello, Kevin, by the way. Thanks for watching last week, and thanks for the shout-outs. We're going to be taking Kevin Crossman's Mai Tai recipe and maybe just playing about with a couple of rums, flipping the rums up. And then tonight's rum tasting, I'm going back to the Skylark Lads. There we go. Can we see that? Their little tasting box. There's 10 in here. I've done 5 or 6 already. But tonight's little bad boys, we're going US rum. Yes, those crazy Americans do make rum. We're going for Montanya. And I've got their Platino and their Oro rums. So that's going to be tonight's tasting. And I think that's it. Just, no, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's say hellos. Let's say hello. So, Canadians, I know you've been here for an hour or so, but thanks for coming. Who else is here? So, Wendy's here, Al's here, Claire's here, Neil's here, Kevin, thanks for coming this week, Kevin. It's most appreciated you turning up. Jonathan, Andy, Chris, Mark SH, Mark T, William, Aaron, Nick. I'm sure I'm missing some others at the moment. If you are here for the first time, make sure you comment. Make sure you smash the like button. There we go. Boom. Give us a big old smash on the like button. That helps. That really does help, you know. People don't think it does. It does. It helps more than subscriptions. So if you fancy giving me a like, you don't have to subscribe to the channel, but give me a like. That's really cool because that does really help. It's called it's a YouTube. What's it called? A YouTube visual sign that people like the video or people interact, engage. That's the word with the video. So give me a like. Give me a like. Hit that little like button before. And if you're watching for the first time, comment. Let us know where you are. Let us know what rum you're drinking. And don't be shy. Don't be dull. Don't be one of life's little lurkers. Come out to play. So what's been happening this week? I'm going to leave the like button up there. We're not early. You're an hour late. I'm not late. I was here bang on time. To be fair, it says 8 o'clock on my thing. It's not my fault. You haven't got technology where your phones automatically change, is it? It's not like us in the UK. We've got the tech. You know, we don't even have to put our clocks forwards and backwards. Our phones do it for us. I don't know what your problem is over there, but there we go. Oh, where's some more banter? Spirit of cocktail. Hello, mate. Timbo. Who else is here? I think that's it. It's done. Al Ho's had his message retracted already. That's nice. So cool. Drink Eldorado 12-year-old. Ken. Hello, Ken. Steve. How come that's in a big fancy letters? How have you done that? It's all bold, Tim. How have you done that? Connor. Hello, Connor. I'm in Hertfordshire. I'm not Trevor. Or is Connor saying hello to Trevor? That's wow. My first time, Connor. Connor's in Hertfordshire. Connor, whereabouts in Hertfordshire? Just outside London. Whereabouts? Because I'm sort of Cambridgeshire, so not a million miles away from you. I'd like you anyway, even if it wasn't a live. Al's been giving me banter on the Drink Stuff channel this week, so there we go. So, before we dive into the Dram, what's been happening this week? Just to point out, there is no live show next Sunday. I'm having a week off. Because I'm bored of you all, basically. No, it's show season. So we've got a show. I'm travelling up to Manchester tomorrow. So we've got NRB tomorrow, Northern Restaurant and Bar Show in Manchester. So we've got like 2 or 3 days in Manchester. And then next week, I am part of the show team for Drink Stuff. We're down at HRC down in XL. So HRC, for all of you in the trade, I know there's a few of you on the trade, but HRC is pub and IFE and all the shows are under one roof. So that's XL a week on Monday, but we've got to set up on Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am down in London town. So there's no live show next week. Apologies. It doesn't matter anyway, because Trevor, the boss, is not here next week. He's away at work, so it doesn't matter. No one's missing anything. Trevor's not here. We can't do a live show. Simple as that. So that's the first bit to get out of the way. Second bit to get out of the way, it's Agricole Tea Punch Week. I've shot spur of the moment video. I did shoot some videos. Where'd it go? It's here. For those of you that haven't seen, Clement have sent us all. I'm going to take that like button off now. I'm bored of that. There we go. Clement have sent us through that. It's Tea Punch Week next week. Clement Tea Punch Week. Wait for the crash. Right, we've done it. So I've shot an extra video and got it out. So it's I'm doing a tasting Agricole on Tuesday. And I think it's Tea Punch Day officially on Wednesday, but it's Tea Punch Week. So that's that, and then there's a few other videos. The sipping video went quite nuts this week as well. How to get into sipping rums. That's gone massively like that. So people, it seems you guys are loving educational stuff more than tasting stuff at the moment. So I don't know. There's only so much educational stuff I can talk about, but we shall try. I've got a few, but there is a tasting video coming up week after next now. So category 4. What is it? Category? No, what have we done? No, category 3. It's the other one. It's Chairman's Reserve. And no, I don't know what's coming up. There's a tasting coming up in next week anyway. So cool. Hertford, Connor. Brilliant. Right. So let's crack on. Hey, Robin. Hey, Nick from York. I've just logged in. Lovely Hypnotic. I haven't had Hypnotic for bloody years. That's crazy. Hello, Scott. Dram time, Steve. You're late already. Sorry, Scott. Right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's put it on screen. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, sorry. We don't need to do that. Here we go. Dram of the week. Boom. Just so I can put the old chapters in after the video's finished. Let's go back to that. Lovely jubbly. Right. So this week's Dram of the week, courtesy of the Master of Malt guys, is Chairman's Reserve 1931. I've just literally about 15 minutes, because I forgot to do the prices of everything I'm doing tonight. So I've just logged it out of Master of Malt and gone, I've had a little bit of a shock at how much this is. Yeah, it's £74 for a bottle of this. Oh, look out, Trevor's in the old Discord, he's uploading stuff. £74, not this little bottle, but a proper bottle. This bottle, where is it? This one. There we go. Yes. So that's what I'm tasting tonight. Trevor's on his black tot. No, he's not. That's last week. I don't know what Trevor's up to. So yeah, £74 for that. I've got a little bit of blurb. As always, from now on, we're going through the Rum X tasting app. So I'm going to be scoring it and all that. I found there's like an online forum for that where you can buy and sell swapsies and all that sort of stuff. I tell you what, Oliver, if you are watching this, I tell you what, you're onto something with this app. It's pretty damn good. So for those of you who haven't downloaded it yet, go and download it. Rum X. You can't get it in the US. You can't get it in Canada yet. But it's that's what. So Trevor's uploading a photo. He's got the bottle. It's half empty. So me and Trevor will be going for it. Anyone else who wants to join us, let us know in the comments. Awesome. Aaron, not many rum educational stuff in layman's terms. You've likely taken for the niche. Thank you, Kate, for hitting the like button. There you go, Kate. This one's for you, look. Bang! There we go, smash like. Right, so this is what we are on tasting tonight. So let me read you out the bit of blurb that I've cut and pasted off the website. Because it's a little bit of interesting one on this. So Chairman's Reserve Limited Edition 1931 is a tribute to the rum philosophy and the craft by established founder Dennis Bernard. When he established the distillery in 1931, which has become today one of St. Lucia's most cherished treasures. Cool, say that again. Right, a seamless blend of coffee and pot still rums aged from 6 to 11 years in bourbon casks and port casks. And the majority of 1931 blend comes from traditional molasses rum. Wait for it. While the hidden spunk of the spirit is influenced by inclusion of Lucian agricultural rum. So I'm assuming that translates into agricole, cane juice rum, produced from fresh sugarcane growing in the fields adjacent to this distillery. So there's a little bit of spunk in here from sugarcane, from sugarcane juice. So I'm quite looking forward to this. Right, there's loads of people that have rated and reviewed this. Spirit Daylight Saving Time. Oh, is it the US? Have your clocks changed as well? Ours changed in a couple of weeks, I think, at the end of the month. So there we go. That hidden one, spunk, Kate, spunk. 31 likes already. Yes, got mine. Oh, Claire's got a bottle. Right, we're going to be tasting along with it. So Kate, anyone else got a bottle? I'm sure Kate's got a bottle as well. But Claire and Trevor, get your tasting notes ready. Right, St. Lucia's Distillers. Here we go. So 14 people have rated this so far, and it's scored an average of 80 out of 100, which translates as very good. I don't know. Hang on. Translates as very good. So that's what it's, yeah, discard changes. So yeah, so hopefully should be pretty decent. Right. Let's get into this. Let's have a little. So these are from Master of Malt, as I said. The Drinks by the Dram is it's a Master of Malt brand. But you can get these quite easily off Master of Malt. Oh, well, that smells quite good. So as always, those of you that haven't watched this before, I'm using half. These are 30 CLs. 30 CLs? Is that right? 3 CLs, 30 mil. So I'm having half of it, and then I'm revisiting. So I'm going to go, in about 2 months' time, I'm going to kind of revisit them and see look at my tasting notes and look what scores I gave it, and kind of sort of see whether I enjoy it more now, whether I enjoy it less, whether it's worth the score I gave it, etc., etc., etc. So, Claire and Trevor. Kate's not got a bottle. Kate, you're letting me down. You've got a bottle of Cherry Bomb, though. I thought you were so posh, Kate, but I saw that bottle of Cherry Bomb. You know, you and your 4 squares. I've seen that Cherry Bomb hidden behind your little bar. Right. Cool, this is quite... what are we getting off this, boys and girls? What are we getting? I'm getting a little bit of vanilla. Bit of chocolate. I'm getting a bit of chocolate on there. Quite sort of roasted notes on that as well. Like roasted, like I don't know how to describe roasted. Roasted, I'm sort of, perhaps I'm thinking of toasted. Toasted, not roasted. Not roast potatoes or roast or Yorkshire pudding or anything like that. I'd sort of think roasted as like barrel char. Is that right? I don't know. That's what I'm assuming roasted is. I get chocolate. Spice. I love in these glasses. These glasses are really different. Very woodsy and spicy on the first nose. Bit of tobacco, sweetness, cinnamon, banana. What's it you? Banana. I don't get banana off that. No, I definitely don't get banana. I get the woodiness. I'm not getting too much spice off that, to be fair. It's one of those that if I smell it, I think I could probably. I think spice is coming when I taste it, but I don't necessarily get spice off the nose. Right, so let's go. Let's score this. Right, not score it. Let's rate it. How do I do it? Where does it go? Taste it. There we go. Got to click the magical taste it button. Rum X app. For those of you that haven't seen it, for those of you tuned in for the first time, it's that. That's what the app looks like. Rum X. So you can get it on iPhones and Androids, but in Europe and the UK, and that just not in the US and Canada at the moment. But it is awesome. But you can go online. Is the web browser. You just can't log in and add stuff to your collection and all that malarkey on there. So that's what I'm using. Rum X. Right. Let's go back to that and come over here. So fruit. Hi gang, hey Carl. Sweetness is raisin, banana. I don't get banana off that at all. Hang on, does anyone else get banana? Let's come back out of this. Profile. Nope, no one else has mentioned banana, so it's not just me. Right, back to it. Taste it. Right, so fruit. I think there's a little bit of fruit in there, and I would kind of. It's that sort of fruitcakey vibe, so I'm going sort of sultana raisin off that. So fruit, I'm going about 2 out of 5 on that. Floral, no, no, I'm not giving that floral at all. Spices, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 on spices. It's there, but it's not massively in your face on spices. Woody, I'm going 4 out of 5 on that. I think that's a very strong sort of woody character on that. Roasted. Yeah, it's kind of what I would associate with being roasted. So I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 there. And round. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 for roundness, because I think it's one of those. It kind of gives me an impression that it's going to have a little bit of sweet forward. It's not just going to be woody in your face and spicy in your face. I'm guessing that I'm going to get a little bit of fruitiness coming off there, a little bit of sweetness. So yes, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 for roundedness. Boom. Right. And I'm going to give it I'm going to give it the things. Oh, right. Here we go. So fruity. I'm going to give it raisin. That's what I'm going to do. Raisin more than sultana. Raisin. There we go. Woody, definitely kind of woody. I don't know what sort of wood. Whenever you hit woody on this thing, it comes up with barrel. Yeah, I'm going barrel. Cardboard, cedarwood, cherrywood, oak, sandalwood, youngwood. I'm going to give it barrel. Smells to me like it's come out of a barrel. So, what else? Definitely don't get banana. There's absolutely 0 banana coming off that. Vanilla. Did I put vanilla? No. Vanilla. Boom. Vanilla. Done. Yes. Right. Done. I'm happy with those 3. That's really all I'm getting. Maybe a slight bit of tobacco. We can add tobacco. We can add a bit of tobacco. Right. Tobacco. Right. Done. Right. Let's go on and taste the bloody thing. I'm happy with that. Taste. Right. So a bit of water. What are we going on? Banana, hi gang. To be fair, I usually drink this with a cigar. Perfect match. So I'm pretty familiar with the tasting. Connor, game changer. Right. No floral. Claire. It smells really grown up. It does. It smells like, smelling that, it smells like it's not something I would give a newbie. Someone that's never had rum before. So yeah, I get that. That's what I sort of get from that. I get banana all the time. Taste is full on oak, stone fruit, not raisin, less sweet. Maybe a bit of prune. Tastes like rum. I don't know. Right, let's have a taste. Tastes like rum. Ooh-hoo-hoo! that's a bit delicious. I'm not being funny. You can tell that's not a 30, 35 pound bottle of rum. Oh, that's tasty. Right, I better have another one because that's just burnt the palate. Very, it's not, I don't know what the ABV of this is, actually. What's the ABV? 46. The reason why I said that is because that is not, you can tell instantly that's not a 40% ABV rum. That's got a lovely peppery, woody burn. I get a lot of sort of caramel toffee on that. Not too much sweetness, actually, to be fair. The vanilla sort of comes off on that. I'm not a smoker. I don't do cigars or tobacco or anything like that. But I totally get why this is a cigar rum for Trevor. Totally get that. That's that vibe. For me, that's a very good a whiskey lovers rum. That's a very good rum for that. Yeah. Chocolate? Trevor, Donkey Kong. 45. Right. Finish is white pepper, light oak, very smooth, zero burn on the finish, some tannins. Yeah, I agree with the tannins. It's really got me around the bottom gums. There is a bit of a peppery burn. It's kind of it's the alcohol more than anything, but there is a bit of peppery spice to it. But I like that. That is very, very delicious. Is it worth? Right, let's get into this. We'll have this discussion in a minute. Is it a £75 rum? That's the question. Right, tasting. Sweetness. I think it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, actually, to be fair. I'm going to give it a 2. Fruit. I don't think it is that fruity. It's more woody than it is fruity, so I'm going to go for 2 for fruity. Floral? No. No, just no floral. Spices. More is that pepper. I don't get cinnamon. I don't get nutmeg or anything like that. Any of those kind of spices. It is peppery, nice peppery. It's that nice kind of, you add pepper to your dinner. It's that kind of vibe. So spices, I'm going to give that 3, 2. I want to give it 2.5. But I can't. I'm going to give it a 2. 3. I'm going to give it a 3. I can change it in a second. Woody, I think it's very woody. That definitely a lot of barrels on there. Definitely. Yeah, that's in some barrel action, that is. Right, woody, I like that. Roasted. Yeah. I'm going to give that 3 out of 5 for roasted, and then round. I think that's very rounded. It's not pointing too much in one direction. I think it's a very kind of rounded rum. I like that a lot. And the finish. I think that's a very long finish on that. I'm going long because I can still taste it. The tannins is there. It's really hugging the throat. It doesn't die off. Maybe the finish, I maybe get a little bit of chocolate, a little bit more caramel. Definitely a long finish on it. Definitely a long finish. Right, tasting notes. It's a tiny bit of sort of raisiny, sort of dried fruit. So we'll give it some of that. Caramel, definitely got to give it some caramel on there. Someone's put papaya. I don't get papaya. Earthy, that's a good shout. Someone's put earthy. Tobacco, yes. Creamy. Well, it's kind of a viscous, not viscous. It's got decent legs on it. I'll give it that. It's got that nice thick mouthfeel to it. I wouldn't call it creamy. It's a tough one. Definitely got vanilla on it. Oopsie. Yep, that's fine. And peppery. Definitely got the pepper on there. Someone else has put leather. Got dark chocolate. 4 people have put butterscotch. Maybe. It's kind of, I kind of class that as caramel, but yeah. Right, let's go back. Decky Doughty, hello. Right, licorice on the aftertaste. No, I don't get anything remotely close to licorice on the aftertaste there. No. Again, and this is the interesting thing, because I don't know what effect decanting and putting in these little bottles has. And this is the interesting thing as well. I wouldn't have thought too much, but obviously a little bit of air has come into play when it's been decanted and put into that. So I don't know, but so I don't know what my point being. I don't know whether that's actually slightly different to a full-size bottle. That'll be interesting. But no, definitely don't get licorice. Definitely, I'll have a look. I don't think anyone else got licorice actually. Really woody. 2 on the spice, I think is good. More from the oak. Right, are we agreeing with that? 2 on the spice. Love the finish. Creamy is good. Coats the tongue. Yeah, creamy's. Yeah, I'll kind of give you creamy. Do butterscotch and banana get confused? No. Banoffee and butterscotch might do, but not banana. Banana is very different to butterscotch. Butterscotch is toffee. Banana's banana. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's a peppery caramel cigar. I'm going to add tiny bit of water. Yeah, tiny bit of water. Just I'll do a little drizzle. Little drizzle. That can go back up there. I forgot my little water. I don't know. Where's my bar spoon? Sorry, Scott. I'm now running over already. Little bit of water. Come on. There we go. Oops. Little bit of water. For those of you thinking, what the hell are you doing? It's just like adding an ice cube. It just opens out the flavours a little bit more. Brings the ABV down and just opens it out. Ramon! Hello, Ramon. DMF banana got mixed up with something else. Right. Smell-wise, a little bit softer. Not too much though. It's the same smell. Oh, way more caramel comes than that. Way more caramel when it's slightly diluted. Still a nice kind of peppery pepper. Interesting, the tannin disappears actually when you dilute it down. I don't get those sort of tannins around the bottom gums. But definitely kind of more toffee, more caramel comes out now. Still no banana kind of riffs. Do I get the spunk? I'm not sure I get the spunk. I forgot to look out for the spunk. And maybe what those sort of peppery notes are. That is delicious. Right, okay, let's lock that in. Let's lock that in. Right, I've got to give it a score now. Caramel bit, bar, more pepper. Dwight, the Rum Show. Hello, my friends. How are you? It's good. It's a cracker, this little beast. It's a cracker. Right. I have got to score this. Right, so 70 to 79 is good. It's definitely better than good. It is definitely a good rum. 80 to 81 is... 80... Yeah, whatever it is. 80 or 80. Yeah, 80... Sorry, I can't. It's really hard to get it right in the money here. 80 to 89 is very good, and 90 is excellent. I don't think I've had an excellent rum yet. It's very good. It's very good, but I don't know. I'm shy of giving an excellent. I don't want to shoot my load too early. I don't want to go, oh, that's excellent, and then find something that's even better. So I'm sticking with the very goods. I think, you know what, for me, I think that's a strong 85, middle of the road, very good. I think that's a good shout. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Claire and Trevor. Who else has got this? I thought someone else had it. What are we scoring this? 85, 86 for young Trevor. I'm happy with 85 for me. I'm going to lock that in. Save. Average. I can't. Yeah. Ah, right. Okay. So 10. Right, so out of the 15 people that have rated this, I can now see this, rating distribution, 5 people have scored it in the 70s and 10 people have scored it in the 80s. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm really happy with that. That's delicious. Would I paint? Now, the question is, Sorry, Scott. I know I'm 7 minutes behind time now. I think 83. My thing comes back. Is that an £85 rum? 85? 75? 75. Come on, Mousy. Where are you? 70. Well, 74. £75 rum. That's tough. I think yes. That is. Bearing in mind, I've tried some 50s. Bearing in mind, there's a lot of bearing in minds coming out tonight. Bearing in mind, you know, it's older rums in this. There's different blendings going on. There's some spunk going in there, and spunk must be expensive. I'm trying to figure out what's right. Okay, so if you put this in just the import terms, if you put that as what? That's 55-ish in the UK, 55 quid. The Hampden, for those of you Hampden 8-year-old. Is it better than that? Yes, it's head and shoulders above that. Oh, man down. What else have we got in the expensive kind of Worthies? I forget how much the I can't get it out. I forget how much the Worthy is, but is it better than the Worthy? Oh, that's a tough one. Different. Is that any better than Worthy Park? This wasn't 50 quid, surely. I don't think it was. Ooh, what's tasty in it? Ooh, chocolate. Ooh. I don't know. I'm torn on that. When it comes to prices, I've got to adjust my shelves. I'm really torn on that. I don't know where to guide you on the price of that. £75. It's not a special edition. It's not, you know, it's part of their core range, I do believe. I'm going to say that's a little bit overpriced. That's where I'm leaving that. It's a little bit overpriced. I can't... it's so tough. I'm a tight ass anyway. Everything should be 25, 30 pounds. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I'll pay 125 for this all day. What's that in English? $125. Top 3 for what I have. Highlight. Hey, Georgie, your bar's looking awesome at the moment, by the way. Cocktails looking really good. Well done. Yeah. Made me buy it. Okay, Worthy Park. I'm just gonna. I'll come back to that. I think potentially it's a 60 to 65 pound rum. I think 75 is kind of pushing it a little bit. I don't know what it is trade price. That's the other thing. Trade price pretty different. Anyway, I really enjoy that. Would I buy that? Yeah, I would have that in my collection. I'm just not convinced it's that price. So, end of that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Right, let's move swiftly on to members cocktail. It's that one, isn't it? Boom, members cocktail of the week. 125 Stevie B. Right, let's come back to this. There we go. So members cocktail of the week. I'm just looking back at his comments. Steve B, too pricey for me, but Trevor, 125 for 75 UK. Okay, interesting. Interesting. What was the rum you just tasted compared? It was that rum that was on screen for ages, mate. Connor. Who was that? Connor. Yeah, that rum that was on screen. This rum. That's what we just tasted. Look, it's been on screen for the whole time. Chairman's 1931. Right. Cocktail of the week, members cocktail of the week. This is Andy's cocktail, and it's kind of, I picked it this week because it does fit nicely on trend. Andy submitted, one of my members has submitted this cocktail, the Bitter Thai. Now, I want some input here because I haven't got the Mount Gaze yet. I've got the normal, but not the XO. So we'll get the Aperol out to play. Bear in mind, Mount Gay XO is roughly, loosely a 10-year-old rum, loosely, give or take. It's XO, it's not, so there's young rums in it and there's sort of older rums in it, hence there's no official age statement on it, but loosely kind of 8 to 10-year-old rum in there. So, Aperol Triple Sec, Orange Curacao, Orgeat, and some lime juice. Oh, Mount Gay XO, Mount Gay XO, what are we doing? Still pleased got Hamden coming. Might be a say. Yeah, why is that? Why is Chairman's the same price in Canada to what it is in the UK? That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Right, Mount Gay XO. My head's thinking Dawley's 12-year-old. For like. Don't know what else to go to be honest. Yeah, I think Dawley's. I think I'm going to stick with Dawley's, young Andy B, if that's all right. Patrick. Hello, Patrick. See your rum enthusiasm. Enjoying the channel. Thank you for coming, Patrick. Where are you from, Patrick? Cool. Right, okay, let's dive into this. I'm gonna blend this cocktail. So this is Andy's bitter tight. I'll give you the ingredients. So 30 ml needs more booze. Right, 30 ml of Mount Gay XO he wanted, but I'm going Dawley's 12-year-old. The Mount Gays will come. The Mount Gays will attack in April. I really want to go down that rabbit hole, so I'm going to attack the Mount Gay lineup. Right, so 30 ml of Mount Gay. We're doing 30 ml of Aperol. Do you know what? That finish on that Chairman's is extraordinary because I can still flip and taste that. It's still there. That's a very long finish. Very, very long finish. Right, so 30 of Aperol, 30 of Mount Gay XO, the 15 of Triple Sec, 1.5, half an ounce. Tony from the US. Hello, Tony from the US. Some Orgeat. 15 ml of Orgeat. Come on, there we go. And then 30 ml, I'm assuming, yeah, 30 ml of lime juice. Lime juice, 30 ml, right. Andy said shaking this, actually. I'm feeling lazy. Shake, blend. I'm gonna blend. I like the colour. Right, let's have a bit of blend. Any excuse. Oh, we've had a shocker in her. Had a shocker. There we go. Quick flash blends. Lovely, jubbly. We'll use the Mai Tai glass for this. Oh, a bit too much ice in that. Is Mummy Barman, are you gracing us with your presence tonight to try this, or are you not? Or is strictly dancing, whatever it is, on TV? Mummy Barman loves a bit of Aperol, so she might be all over this one. What can you sub for Aperol? Campari, but bringing them. That's really nice. Mummy Barman's going to love that. Needs more booze. No, it's an afternoon, early evening session drink. That's really nice. Does it need more booze? I don't know. No, I don't think it does need more booze, actually. I mean, Aperol's only, what, 15, 11? What, I forget what Aperol is now. 11% ABV. So it's kind of... so Campari basically is 25%. I think 20... Yeah, it's 20... I'll back myself. It's 25%. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. It's 25% ABV. Campari is a bit more... Because of the alcohol, it's a bit more bitter than Aperol. Aperol is the easier version of it. It's made by the same people. Comes out of the same bloody factory. Allegedly. But yeah, it's just Aperol's kind of a lower ABV, slightly more fruit-forward version of Campari. That's the best way to describe it. I really like that, Andy. That is kind of just a fun, easy drinking cocktail without it being sickly sweet, like something that's like rammed through of pineapple juice or passion fruit juice or something like that. That's a really easy to drink. I'm a big fan of that, actually. We need a behind the scenes with Mummy Barman stream. Just saying, if you can bribe her to get her on camera, then you be my guest. I think to be fair, I think you lot badgering her have got more chance of getting her on than me getting her on. But yeah. So that's that. Mummy Barman, that's there for you. I don't know what time Strictly ice dancing things on TV till, but there we go. Peace on Earth. Hello, Peace on Earth. You know how dark chocolate can make people feel happy. How could... Oh, I can hear the door. I can hear the door. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Let's get the raw hand.
It's an ad break.
It's an ad break, apparently. Give it a raw hand, look.
Oh, hi, everyone.
There we go.
Pass it over.
Pass it over. Come on, pass it over.
Been waiting all night for that. Oh, delicious.
That's gone. All delicious. Give it a score before we go. Out of 10.
Oh, 10.
10 out of 10, Andy. 10 out of 10.
It's a nice long drink.
Nice long drink. I think she's had a couple of drinks already by the sounds of her. She's gone. That's gone. So I shan't be seeing that anymore tonight. Right. So that's that. Cheers, Andy. That's good. That's lovely. Right. Let's put this on and let's move swiftly on the whole Mai Tai thing. Where are we going? We are going for that one. Boom. Cocktail time. And let's get rid of the old captions. Hide. Yeah. So this is just for me putting in timestamps just afterwards. That's why you got my ugly mug in there. Right. There we go. Oh, back that one. So this is part 2. I'd add maybe. Oh. Yeah, sorry, how can we change that? Right, long drink, needs more rum. Yep, very tasty. I'd add maybe white rum to that. Interesting. I hadn't thought about what to add to that, actually. My head kind of wanted to add something a little bit funky to it. But that's me drinking agricole rums this week and Jamaican rabbit holes. I kind of want... don't know, something like Smith and Cross in that or something like that. But that would change the drink completely. That would take it from an afternoon, lovely kind of, or as in Mum's case, 20 to 9 at night, kind of easy drinking drink to a session like hardcore. But yeah, if I wanted to make it, if I was in a bar, oh no, it's tough because you want people to come back for a second cocktail, don't you? I was thinking if I was selling that, I would probably add a bit of putting on a cocktail list. I'd probably add like something like Jamaican to it. But then the flip side of that is, you know, you kind of people have one, yeah, and that's it. Yeah, don't know. That was tasty. That was tasty. Sorry, I didn't. Was Peace on Earth? Was that a genuine question? Hang on, I didn't read that. How? Right, you know how dark chocolate can make people feel happy. How could the power of chocolate combine with the power of which drink? Yeah, rum and chocolate, easy. Oh, that's good. I should do that one night. Chocolate and rum pairing night. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe an overproof 30ml of Kingston. Yeah, chocolate rum and raisin. Right, so this is the Mai Tai. So I'm going to put Kevin's thing up on screen. This is Kevin Crossman, the ultimate Mai Tai. Go and check him out. This is his original recipe. Now, I said last week, basically I didn't like Kevin's friend. No, I'm joking, Kevin. We had some banter. I think I'm looking at it on screen now of the recipe. And the rums were, yeah, it's on the captions as well. Appleton 12, Smith and Cross, Plantation OFDD, and Zymaca. And I said at the time, I wasn't overly convinced why Zymaca was in there. Plantation, and I love it. I love the stuff. But there was just, the drink for me, I just wanted something a little bit different to it, a little bit extra. So for this one, and as I'm going to do, so in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to do the orange curacao off, orange liqueurs. So a bit of Mandarin Napoleon, a bit of Giffard, triple sec, a bit of maybe Pierre Ferrand, don't know, a bit of Grand Marnier, a bit of Cointreau, just the orange liqueurs to try. But I want to kind of do something different with the rums. Now in my head, I do want to stick with Appleton 12, Smith and Cross, maybe. This is a discussion point. Here we come, Dwight. Dwight's on the case. Right, I do chocolate and rum pairings. I'll send you a few recommendations. Dwight, we need to have a rum sesh as well. Down in London town. Where are you, Dwight? I know you're sort of London-ish. Where are you? Are you outskirts? Are you suburbs? Are you central? Where are you? I know you're that way somewhere. But we need to have a little rum sesh, don't we? We need to have a little couple of cheeky tipples. We need to chat stuff as well. Right, so Smith and Cross. OFTD. We can't forget the OFTD. Now, here is the general question. Right, that's the Zymacker. That's the 4th rum. In my head, at the moment, I'm vibrating. What's going on here? I've just closed my rings. Okay. In my head, I think that is the swap out. I think keep these 3. But I'm open. I'm open to kind of your guidance. What do you want to see? Hang on, let me get rid of that so you can see what's going on. Right, there we go, that's better. So, these are the rums I want to out to play this week. Bit of that, because I was playing about with that. That's the 50 Clemore. Bit of Ray and Nephew, this was Trevor. Bit of ED, that was me, but Trevor kind of claimed it as his, so I did say that first, to be fair. ED12. Puss's GP, and that was me as well. Trevor trying to claim that was his suggestion. But Trevor's suggestion was a bit of BT, bit of black top. So, my question is, and I know I'm I think I'm about 15 seconds ahead of the stream here. I kind of want some feedback of where we go. Do we keep these 3 and change out 15ml of Zymacker for one of these, or try all 5 of these? So, I could do 5 different Mai Tais tonight. So do we do that swap, those 3 with that, those 3 with that, those 3 with that, etc., etc., etc.? Or do we, there's so many different things we could do with the Mai Tai here. So many different. So do we keep those 2? And because we've got Smith and Cross, then, you know, is that going to be fighting against that? Do we then allow that to go in with something like that? Are those the 4 rums that we could do? There's so many options here. There's so many. It's like, it's fun. I don't know. You could literally do about 100 different Mai Tais variants here, and I'm not kind of sure. Right, so here we go. I thought the stream has just caught up a little bit. Oxford. Are you Oxford? I thought you were London. You're in the other place. Oh my word. You're in the other place. Oxford. Boo. Boo, Dark Blues, boo. Right. Oxford. Right, Ben. I thought I knew a lot about rum until I substitute. Mate, I don't know jack diddly about rum. Dwight will talk you through some rum stuff. I'm just making it up as I go along, to be fair. What I'm doing, I know a little bit. Of course I know a little bit, but I'm having fun researching and then educating you lot in the same. So don't think that I know it all. I do. I've got some knowledge, but not a huge amount of knowledge. Not like some of these people. I'm just enjoying passing it on. I'm educating. I'm educating myself and then educating you lot at the same time. So, right, Florida. Do you go to the Florida Rum Society? Because I hear some good things about them. Ben. Right, here we go. So, Kevin, surely you have to try them all side by side. But yeah, but how do you try them all side by side? Those 3 and individually, there, and there, or do we swap something else? I don't know. Right, here we go. So, here are we going. Trevor, they are my suggestions for those wondering. Trevor, check the feed before you even put that. So, yes, you did type those in, but check my comment just above yours. I would swap the Clement for Zymacker. Right, that's Trevor. So, yes, that's that. Right. Kevin, 8 Meets Girl, not a Mai Tai without agricole. Interesting. Right, so we've got 2 comments so far. Windy wants to add some flipping Harvey's Bristol cream into the mix. So we've got our Harvey's. We could, you know, and for those of you that haven't got Dos Madeiras PX, you could use the Amontillado or you could use the blue Harvey's Bristol cream. Whatever you fancy, you know, they're all pretty much the same. They're all sherry. It doesn't really. Oh, Windy, you're funny. We could do a sherry. That's not a bad shout. We could do a sherry-based Mai Tai as well. So, right, what did we get to? We got that. So, swap the Clement for Zymacker. We've got 2 for that. Not a Mai Tai without agricole. Right, that's the second one. I would swap the gunpowder for Smith and Cross. So, that for that. Interesting. Who said that? Trevor. Right, for that. Swap the black top for Zymacker. Yep, so that's a... Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. So, that's a Zymacker as well. There was no alcohol in the original. The second version, possibly. Yeah. Clement vs OP and Smith and Cross are perfect in the Mai Tai. Kate, you are currently hugging 3 of your favourite rums. Hang on, what? I'm lost now. I'm trying to pick which would be Kate's. Well, I'm discounting that because that's not one of Kate's favourite rums, the sherry. What's Kate's favourite rums? I don't know. I don't know. What? I can't pick what Kate's favourite rums are. Swap the Rain Nephew for OFTD. So that for that. Smith and Cross. Oh, she's already said Smith and Cross, OFTD, Appleton 12. Those 3, your favourite. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll give you that. There's far better than that. I mean, that's all right. It's nothing to write home about. We're talking sort of Jamaican rum. It's all right, you know. Hampden 8. Hampden 8 has to go. Oh, there's another one, isn't there? There's so many Mai Tai. Jesus Christ. I love how the Mai Tai gets everyone going. It's brilliant. Kate, you must have a good answer for the 4th rum then. Ken, my mouth is watering at all your suggestions. Right. My favourite Mai Tai is SOS Mai Tai. Calls for agricole, so I use rum JM. He's such a Smith and Cross hater. I'm not a Smith and Cross hater at all. I just love the banter. Right, so there's so many rums here. Right, I want to do that first. Regardless of what else we're doing, and you lot can dive in the comments as well. I am going to do this first, and I'm going to shake these up because I'm going to do half measures in little tasting glasses. So, I'm looking around. Right, here we go. So let's do the old lime juice first for Crossman. Right, so we're doing. So this is going to be. They're going to be half Mai Tais. This. Let's leave the lid off that. Right, so that's right, 7.5. Boom. Right, that's a half Mai Tais. Oh, damn! So I forgot my Dem, didn't I? Demerara sugar. Is that a quarter? It's a quarter of Demerara. Oh my God, what's that? Right, that's a spoon, isn't it? Right, there we go. Bits Demerara. So I just have to adjust these recipes just for half measures. Right, and the orange. Did I put it back? What did I do? Why did I put that back? You muppet. Right, there we go. Let's leave that out. So, and half, yeah. So, right, quarter. God, dear. Right, leave that uncapped. Right, we've done everything now. Right, so it's the booze. Right, so, and these were half ounces, weren't they? So these are now quarter ounces. So, boom. Leave that off. Bit of plantation. Bit of that. Bit of. Yeah, it's all right. Hey, there's banana on that, Trev. There's plenty banana on that, mate. To be fair, it's a really lovely rum. Right, boom, that's that. Right, and then we've got some 50% agricole. So, and a little bit from my finger. Woohoo! Right, so this is the agricole swap. Ice. Din. Vanilla ice. Right, so this is riff number 1 with the Mai Tai. And I want that, don't I? Tasting Mai Tais, a little bit of ice, because you would serve it over crushed ice, wouldn't you? So single strains, there we go, boom. Oh, could have just done that, to be fair. There we go. Right, so this is Mai Tai numero uno. What do we think to this? You definitely get that coming out, but what it still lacks for me is that in shot. What's all these flipping coded messages? IYKYK. What's all that about? IYKYK. I don't know. what I still want from that, I still want a little bit of richness coming through, and it kind of lacks that. It's really nice. I'd say it's lighter now, and I for something in me, I just don't want. I love light and floral kind of daiquiris. I just want something a bit deeper and richer from a Mai Tai. As delicious as that is, I do like the agricole vibe in that. It's very, very good. Very good. I don't know where to go with that. Right. Hour and 10. So, right, Trevor, we'll have you out of here by 10 o'clock. Don't you worry. I've got a pack for tomorrow, yeah? And sort my everything out, so don't you worry. Windy. Oh, Windy's piping up now. Is he? What's he saying? Windy. Harvey Bristol Cream is class 3 blended aged. So it can't be that bad. What? What are you talking about, Windy? Harvey's Bristol Cream is class 3 blended aged. Windy, what are you talking about? What's class 3 blended aged going? What? Windy, what? Look, it's just... There's nothing class 3 about that. It's just sherry. What are you talking about? Oh, we have a laugh, don't we, Windy? We have a laugh. We have a laugh. Right, I like that, but we need to move on. So, for the taste for that, I'm going to keep to those 3 rums. I'm just for giggles. I'm going to keep those 3 wherever we're going. We can spend a little bit of time on this, Trevor. Don't you worry, because I don't think the tasting of those 2 rums are going to take an hour. So there's a good sort of 30-40 minutes there, but not an hour. So don't stress. Don't stress, Trevor. So I'm going to do. I've forgotten what these were now. They were 15 mils, so 7.5. Right, there we go. Right. So I'm going to keep the Smith & Cross. I'm going to keep the OFTD. Boom, bang on the money. I'm going to keep the Appleton 12. I'm intrigued by the ED 12. That's what I'm intrigued by. But then I'm also intrigued by the Pusses. I'm going Pusses. I want those. Oh, no. Claire, what have you done? What have you done, Claire? What's going on with these corks? Pusses? Pusses? What's going on with these corks? Right, I'm intrigued. I just want something a little bit kind of demerary, if you like. Right, boom, boom, boom. Right, now we want some dem. I'll just put my... There it is. Right, dem. That's that there. The orgeat, that's that there. Boom. My orange. Nice there. What am I missing? Dun, dun, dun. Just my lime juice, isn't it? Yeah, just my lime juice. Right, and that's... Yeah, so half of that. Right, boom. Right, so this is Pusses. Pusses. Gunpowder. Right. And everyone's going to have different palates. So everyone's going to have different versions of the Mai Tai, aren't they? They really are. Boom. Right. And that one. And do I need to strain? I'll strain it and then put a little bit of ice in. Right, there we go. And just a bit of that ice. Not that one. Oh, yeah. A bit more. There we go. Right. Lovely jubbly. So, Pusses gunpowder proof Mai Tai. Now, this is where it gets flipping interesting. Now, I really love the richness of that. I really love the vibes. But it's missing the kind of funky edge to it. And that is why I don't hate Smith & Cross. But it's, for me, it's not a big kind of Jamaican or funky kind of rum. I'm laughing at Windy. I'm going to try. I'm going to try the old Dos Madeiros. I think that's going to, be fair, in all fairness to Windy, I know we have some banter. I think that's going to add a lovely kind of rounded finish to that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. A Mai Tai should be 5 rums. What's Trevor put up there? Trevor's done the gum. Oh, Trevor's done like for like. Trevor, what do we think? Right, Trevor. Pampera, yeah, not bad. Right, Trevor. Oh, is Anne here? Welcome, Anne. Anne. Is Anne in the house? I can't see any comments from Anne. Oh, yeah, she is. Home bartending with Anne. Hello, Anne. There we go. Right. I really love that. I just want some funk. So in my head, I want to add some agricole into that. I'm waiting to see what Trevor thinks of this. I'm going to make that again. Right, while that's coming. Oh, so we've got Ray Nephew, haven't we? Right, this is what's next. Oh, sugar. Yeah, that's the handle. Right, now that's there. This is what's coming next. Right, this leads me on. What's that? This is what is leading me on to this. Now, I am taking back the agricole, but I'm going to put some Ray Nephew in this. This is where my head is. I get lots of booze and some funk. It's very well balanced for me. I don't get much funk off that. Right, let's go. Let's go with this. So Appleton, OFTD. Cool, this is quite strong, isn't it? I've just noticed this. 69%, 54.5, 63, 43. I just noticed that. Right. Yeah. A bit of. So we've got that. We have got those two. Right. And some pussers and a bit of array. Swap the Ray for the OFTD. No, I'm swapping the Ray for Smith & Cross. 100%. There we go. Oh, I should have done rum bar. What was I thinking? Should have done rum bar overproof. Oh, you and your Ray nephew, Rose. You and your Ray. Flipping hell, Rose. Right. Lime juice. Boom. Orgeat. Boom. Oh, nearly lost it. Dem. Boom. And yep, that's right. Boom. Whew. Right. So yeah, boom. Right. This for me could be gold. This one. I'm looking forward to this one. Right, get rid of that. Ray and Nephew, because it was the original rum. Yeah, but not that Ray and Nephew, was it? Not that Ray. Let's be honest. They wouldn't put that in the original, would they? Let's be honest. That's probably more closer to the original Ray and Nephew than what that is. Of course. Oh, hello. the Ray Nephew's come out to play now. Oh, that's a bit different. Wow. Let's get Trevor buzzing before he gets on the aeroplane. Leaving on a jet plane. He's not coming back again for a couple of weeks. Right. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. 3 spectacularly different Mai Tais there. Very, very different. What was that? That was that. Wow. I'm still interested in the old black top. Black top for... I might swap the black top for the gunpowder proof. That is my favourite so far. That's got that funk, but it's got the rich vibes coming through there as well. The funk doesn't really come through in this one, and that's the Hamden. The Smith & Cross, sorry. This is banging. I love this one. This is good. To be fair, there's not much difference between the rum bar. It's subtle differences, tasting neat. But in a cocktail like that, you're just going to get the funk. You're just going to get all those sort of overproof notes coming through. So that's a good kind of sort of swap between there. I really like that. That's interesting. That could be my... Oh, for me, that's bang on the money. Question. Kenny Daniel. Kate. Right, where do we get to? I'm with Trevor Niz. Trevor Niz buzzing. See, he questions me, then he reality sets in. I didn't question you. What are you talking about? I didn't question you at all, Trevor. I've swapped out the Smith & Cross. You said keep it. I took it away. I think, who thinks, right, when Trevor comes back next time, I reckon, right, me and Trevor should do a split screen live stream. He could be on from Canada, and we'll do the screen in half, and then we can have some banter side by side to go live. I think that could be quite funny. Oh, Kate's a bad day. Kate's buzzing on coffee. That's Kate's issue. Can he down him? I might down him in one. Depends if Robin asks me nicely. I want to party with Kate. Woohoo! Right, I'm going to do a sherry one for young Windy in a second, but I just want to have one more go at this, and it's that one. My cork. Oh, the door's open again. Oh, here she comes there. Is she? Oh, look out! Here she comes.
Not before I try.
Oh, not before I try. Oh, I've got the Pusses overproof here as well, ain't I? Right.
Nice and warm in here.
Toast, isn't it? Right, here we go. That's number one.
Number one.
You won't like these.
Why not? They're quite okay.
Quite okay. Right, number two.
That's better.
That's better. So number two was better.
Number two.
Number two she prefers so far. I've forgotten what number two was now. Number two was that. And Pusses, wasn't it? I think, yeah.
So what was the last one then?
The last one was that in Pusses. So those three in Pusses. So you take number two. You finish the other one.
Of course I have.
She's buzzing. She's Trevor. She's got your buzz on. Look at her little. She's dancing here and everything. Look, she's having a little bogey. Come on, camera. Come on. You've had a couple of tipples. You've had some Dutch courage. Come on. Come on. Show your face. Come on. Oh. She's buzzing. She's got a little buzz on. Right. So, bless her. Right, let's do this one. What should we do first? We're doing this. Again, where do we go in the comments? I've been in the lounge room. There's a lot of yeses. I'm assuming that's... Yeah, I'm assuming that's to me and Trevor. That could be quite funny. Right, I can't see anything. Right, let's go. So let's go back to this. We've got that. We've got Plantation. So black tot, the big difference between black tot and like gunpowder proof. Obviously not quite as strong, but it's more of a blended rum. So we've got, I forget what the actual blend is in here. It says it, they're very open on the website actually. It tells you exactly what the blend is, percentage-wise of what goes in to the rum. But it's Guyana, Jamaica and Barbados in here. Oh, and a little bit too much. There we go. And we can add that at the same time. Oh, is this the right rum to add in this? Yeah, because I do like this. Did I swear I add loads? Oh, I hate these bottles. Wait, there we go. Right. Got a little bit on my chopping board. Right, lime juice. Nearly went in my lime juice, but on my chopping board. Right, lime juice. Orange liqueur. Mai Tai. Perfect. Bit of Dram, not too much. Boom, bang on the money for the old Dram. And then let's do the old orgeat. Boom. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, we go boom on the orgeat. Windy, I'll do your Harvey's Bristol cream next. What are we saying? It's a lot. I think Trevor said something, but I can't find it. It'll be a great show. I've been in a lounge with him. Done. Good tasting cocktail competition. Competition. I don't get involved in cocktail competitions. You can win that. It's fine. Trevor and Steve is better than having a plantation on live. We will work out the semantics in 2 weeks. Yes. You could do separate live streams, see who gets the most viewers. Oh, you're funny, aren't you? You're funny. Right. So, let's do that. Bit of ice cubes in there. So, this is, that'll do. Boom. So, this is, with the black top. Does the black top carry the richness through like the gunpowder proof? Oh, that's different again. Oh, it's because the black tot isn't as strong. You can tell instantly the alcohol's just dialed back very slightly. That makes that more rounded, but still with the richness coming through. That's very nice as well. That is really nice. That could potentially be my favourite now. I'm loving this one, the black top. That is a fantastic blend. I like that. Right. I'm going to make the ultimate Mai Tai now. That's a lot of bottles on the bar for rum of the week. I think I'd settle on this. Windy, right. This is open to you, Windy, and I know it'll take you like 10 minutes to type this in. A. Where's B? B. Right, Windy. You got Dos Madeiros here, your sherry rum. Out of those four, which one would you like me to swap out and put the sherry in? And that's going to be the final Mai Tai before I get onto the rum tasting. So, this is all on you, Windy. We are now waiting for you. You let me know which swap you want to see, and I will do it. There's something missing here. The Clement can go back up there. Right, come on, young Windy. I tell you what, I'll get the rest of the cocktail started. Windy, Windy, Windy. Right, bit of Dram, that's fine. And more orgeat. Right, there we go. Boom. Stuck. Sticky fingers. Where did my lime juice go? There it is. Come on, Windy. Ray and nephew. Right, okay. So get rid of the... Okay, awesome. So we're getting rid of the Ray and nephew. And that is Windy's Mai Tai. Nice. So we did that. Lime juice is coming now. So half of lime juice. The orange liqueur. Boom, boom, boom. Lime done. Right, so... Right. So it's really, I know I keep getting bad to it. It's really nice. It's just quite sweet and sherry forward. It's like It is like a rum Harvey's Bristol cream. I'm not being rude, but that's what it is. But it's quite nice. Right, so a bit of sherry, a bit of BT. Do you know what? I think that is potentially my, so far 3 months in, is my rum of the year. That's going to take a lot of toppling to be rum of the year for price, for accessibility, for taste. That is going to take a lot of beating. You know, I know there's going to be better, more expensive rums out there. I get that, I completely get that. But for accessibility and price-wise, that's phenomenal stuff. I really like that. Right. And that one, and then this one. Boom. Right, there we go. It's going to have to get shaken down with crushed ice. Just slightly less. And all is washing up. Right. That's that Appleton 12. That's that. And that's the BT. There we go. And then that is the Plantation. Lovely jubbly. Let's get that into a glass. Bit of crushed ice, not too much. Perfect. Right. So the final Mai Tai of the evening. Let's put some there on there. Trevor's got a skull and cross, the most expensive Mai Tai. What's that? Oh yeah, we've got the Compañero to add as well. He's got. So Trevor, just because no one else can see that apart from the members, Trevor has done a Mai Tai with the Compañero orange. The expensive black tot, I forget what it's called now, but the expensive black tot, Equiano, and I can't. Is that Dos Madeiros? Is that 5? No, it can't be. Not. What's that? Oh, hang on. What is that? Eldorado 25. That is, isn't it? Hang on a second. Is that Eldorado 25-year-old? Excuse my bald head. I can't quite see without destroying my thing. Wow. I'm sure. Trevor, is that 25-year-old? I'm sure it is. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Black tot. No, for me, I do really rate that black tot. The black tot's very, very good. What's going on here? Oh, it needs to go back there. Compañero. That's another orange liqueur to come out to play next week. 2 weeks' time. Right, let's leave that in here. So here we go. The sherry. Yes, it is. Oh, fruity. So we completely lose the alcohol. What did I swap? I swapped that for Ray. Oh, of course, yeah. So that's 40. Yeah. So even though it's only, bearing in mind I've done half measures here, so it's only 7.5 ml gone in here, right? We have lost so much alcohol coming through in the final cocktail. It's a lot sweeter, obviously. Less booze forward, but quite nice still. It's a fun cocktail. I can't deny that's not. Let's just soak that in some water. It's all sticky. My little orgeat bottle gets all sticky. That's a very different Mai Tai, that. Very, very different. Right, that's that. Trevor's a belt baller. Black Top 50th, that's all right. What's it called? I forget what it's called now. Celebration. Well, I thought Mum was coming out for another one then. Do you want to try the sherry one? Yeah, if you insist. I'd rate this probably 9th of my all-time favourite Mai Tais. Only 9th.
That's quite nice.
That's quite nice. Apparently windy is quite nice. So hang on. So Trevor, the most expensive. You coming on camera?
No.
Come on, come and stand here. Come on, just for one night only. Just give him like 30 seconds. You've done your hair. You've got a new top on. Come on. She's gone. She has gone. So for all those right, here's That's the crack, right? Equiano, all those rums, and it's only your 9th favourite, and yet they're all very expensive rums. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Oh.
Next week.
She's clever, isn't she? She's clever. Next week, I'll come on. Next week. No, full well, I'm not doing a live show next week. Trevor is the man. Right. I am sticking, I'll have to watch this back to remember now, but I'm sticking with my Black Tot, with my Appleton 12, with my Plantation, Ray and Nephew. And the Ray and Nephew, I think that's a belter. I really do like that. But I did like the first one as well. I like them all. They're just very different. Very, very different. It's honestly not a great Mai Tai. Amazing sippers, but no. See, this is the interesting thing with rum, right? You could put, and this goes down the range as well when you get to like the 5-year-old rums and the 6, 7, 8-year-old rums as well. Just because they're expensive, it doesn't mean to say, yes, they might be nice sippers, but it doesn't mean to say they work well in cocktails because they've all got different flavour profiles. And let's be honest, right, Ray and Nephew is what, 20, 24, 20, 23, 24 pounds in the UK? It's not that expensive at all. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Oh, that was the first one. That was the first one. The first one, so they were all different. I really like the first one. The first one's so easy drinking. I can't get, the first one is really nice. It's really easy drinking, but that's insane. So we'll get 2 weeks time. We're going to do the Mai Tai again. I'll probably stick to that combo of rums, but then different orange liqueurs. All right. So that's that. Right then, 20 minutes, 19 minutes late. Let's just put this on screen for 2 seconds. Rum review. This is the Montanyas while I just clear the decks so I can just make some room for the old tasting. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get washing up. There we go. And we can come back live on screen. There we go. Boom. Right. Happy days. We've cleared the decks. We've got that. That's that. Right. Happy days, happy days, happy days. Let's get a bit of white roll. Make room for myself. Aldi special Mai Tai. Yeah, could you do the rum? The Aldi rum is a drink stuff. So I haven't got it here. I've taken it in to use it in cocktails there. But that'd be an interesting one. You know, you could do Woods like 30 ml of Aldi's 7-year-old, whatever it's called. I forget where it's from now. Costa Rica, wasn't it? Something like that. Right. Oh, I know what I've got to do as well. Where's my little tasting glasses there? I've just got to rinse these out very, very quickly. Bzzzt. It's my little USB tap. Right then, so let's get these onto plate. Now, these are the little diddy bottles. The little diddy bottles. Let's give you a little close up. Little diddy bottles from the Skylark lads. There we go. Montanya. American rum. Delicate hints of biscotti. Oh, there we go. And whiskey barrels. Now, I don't know why I did that, because I can actually do this. So I had my admin, didn't I? I've got admin. So first up, we're doing the white rum. There we go. Montanya Platino. That's what we're doing first. Now, I've got the book here. So the lads, the Skylark lads, right, they've sent a discovery box through along with the, so it's the Black Tears spiced rum that's, you can't see, that's behind that. So it's Black Tears, that's the Skylark lads as well, Jazz, Chet and Indy. All right, lads. The Compañeros up there. And there's still a few more. We've got some Jamaica and Trinidad rums, some William George. Hang on, that side. So I've got this one to do. Hang on, where we got that one to do yet? I'm doing those two tonight. We have got that one to do. That's a Cuban rum. We've got that one to do. And that's the Damiso 50 up there as well. So we've got a few more rums to do yet. But for tonight, this is Montanya. Now I can talk you through the Montanya here. I've got a little bit of blurb in their little book. Montanya rums are distilled at 9,000 foot in the Rocky Mountains of the USA from American-grown raw sugarcane and molasses. I like this bit. Pot stilled over direct open flame and barrel aged. The resulting spirits are smooth and not sweet, low on funky esters and full on flavours that are naturally produced in fermentation and aging. Naturally produced in fermentation and aging, not added. No added sugar, no caramel, no artificial colourings or flavourings. In November 2018, Montanya Distillers became the first distillery in Colorado and the third in the nation to become a certified B Corporation. This includes, but not limited to, having all wind-powered distillery, 110% carbon offset, including overseas freight, and no plastic packaging. So I like that. There's this thing coming at the moment. There's a lot of brands, a lot of distilleries doing a lot for the environment, and it's really good to see. Really, really like that. It's a story I learnt this week. It's like for the UK, I'm not sure whether this translates to America and Canada and all that, and Europe. But there's a brand in the UK called Tony's, and it's chocolate. Now, Tony's started to get a bad reputation. Tony's chocolate, for instance, and I know it's a tangent, but it's quite a valid talking point. Tony's chocolate, where they got this massive reputation for being ethical and doing everything by the books, and completely trying to abolish slave labour and all that to do with cacao and stuff like that. And then they moved or built a chocolate factory in Africa. And they got so much bad press overnight. So much, their reputation just went massive. And Tony's, if you Google them, they're that massive, colourful brand of chocolate with big letters, big fonts and all that sort of stuff. And the point I'm making here is that Tony's have did that, and they've stood by this for a reason, because they looked at their brand, their business, and they couldn't change anything externally. They could only change stuff from within. So they've decided to, so basically the brands, the company they use to make all their chocolate in Africa is affiliated with slave labour and all this, that and the other, and that's where they got their bad reputation from. But they've they've stood by their guns, because they want, the only way they can do it is changing stuff within, and that's kind of like a lot of the rum industry is doing that now. A lot of rum, like take Lost Years, they're saving turtles. We've got so many other things here with the labels and stuff. The brands are completely forgotten. Like Bush Rum and all the label, it's all, I forget what the nylon labels and stuff like that. There's so much of it trying to be ethical these days, and rum's a big player in that. So the whole B Corporation with the Montanya is awesome. I'll say that again. Wind-powered distillery, 100% carbon, 110% carbon offset, including overseas freight and no plastic packaging. That is awesome. Right, so we'll start off with the Platino that's on the screen at the moment. Montanya Distillery, pot stilled blend of molasses and sugarcane juice, 40%. I like this one. Coconut husk filtered. Do not ask me what the hell that is. I have not got a clue, but the rum is filtered through coconut husks. So that's a new one. Minimum age of 1 year. A tiny touch of Colorado honey is then added to the bottling. So there is. So this is kind of the interesting thing, because on, how does that read? Okay, so on the first page, full of flavours that are naturally produced. Oh, right, okay. Full of flavours that are naturally produced during fermentation and aging, not added. No added sugar, no caramel, no artificial colourings or flavourings. So they're saying no artificial. But when it comes to the actual thing, there is Colorado honey, a tiny touch, added to the bottling. So I'm naturally assuming this to be a little bit sweeter on the white rum. Hints, what does it say? Right, let's get this out. And I need to get the app out for this. Look, these look like a massive rip-off for Diplomatico Plantino. Easy, Trevor, easy. Right, let's get the old Rum X app up. Montanya, boom, boom, boom. So, it's only had 2 ratings, but it's averaged 77 out of 100 yet for the 2 that have tried it. So, let's get on and do this. Right, these are only 20 cl, so they're half, well, 2/3 of the size of these bad boys. So we'll try and get half a bottle in here. That's still a decent amount. That's all right. We've got about 10 ml in there. Right. So, I think that was all I had. Oh, price-wise, here we go. Logged out Master of Malt, $33.99 for that bottle. That bottle that you can see on screen there. Master of Malt, $33.99. All right. So, lots of comments. Posh Kate. Why is Kate posh? Really fancy Mai Tais now. Hello, Gregory. Greetings from Boston. Yeah, I met sort of Karen. I met her at Rumfest this year. Actually, she was down at Trade Day at Rumfest. Oh, sorry, last year, October time. She was there. It's the first time I've seen her about, but didn't really realise who she was until. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I really get the coconut off that. It's kind of. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like. It smells nothing like a coconut rum, but you do get that faint hint of coconut at the back there. And a little bit of chocolate. I've got other people's tasting notes up here, and I've got what they've put in there, and they've got fresh and grass, and no. Fresh, yeah, but it's a white rum, so you're going to get that. Grass, no. Right, what does it taste like? Hints of biscotti, cream soda, cardamom, coffee, vanilla, pepper, and pepper give the Platino a unique, smooth, and yet complex flavour profile. I'm seeing there's some banter going here. What's it? It looks like a massive. Right. I get coconut. This like in a completely different way. Those of you that have got a Luna coconut, in a completely different way, and basically what I'm getting at, those of you that have tried both of these, right? There's a massive difference between the Luna and the Coca Canu in nose. You know, you really get that subtle sort of authentic coconut from the Coca Canu, whereas you just get the coconut in your face from Coca Canu. Did I say Luna? Did I say Coca Canu twice then? I might have done, sorry. But Luna's just got that real soft kind of proper coconut. That subtlety is kind of what I get off that. That's really interesting. And I do get a bit of chocolate. I don't really. It does remind me of the Plantation 3 Stars a little bit. There's sort of complex nature to it. I'm getting a little bit of sweetness, which I'm assuming is the honey. Maybe a touch of vanilla on there. But definitely, it's just the coconut. So, right, I've got to do that. How no one's added coconut to the tasting notes, I will never know. So, right, I've got to click the taste it button. Where's the taste it button? There we go, taste it. Right, so, adding. I need to add coconut, 100% coconut coming off here. Cocoa nut, yes. Chocolate, yes. Here we go, chocolate. Cocoa, cookie, dark chocolate, fudge, milk chocolate, white chocolate. Chocolate. I'm not sophisticated enough to say, oh, that's a cookie. That is just chocolate at the moment. Done. And vanilla. I need to add vanilla. I do get a little touch of vanilla. Right, so then my tasting notes of that. Done. And boom, add. Right. So, here we go. Chocolate, coconut, vanilla. I'm quite happy with those. So, it's tasting notes. Right, fruit. Coconut's a fruit, isn't it? Of course it is. So, I've got to give that a 3. Bearing in mind it's coconut, I've got to give that a 3 out of 5. Floral, a touch of floral. 2 out of 5 for floral. Spices, no, not getting. Is it worth a 1? It's worth a 1 out of 5 for spices. Woody, no. Oh, is it more spices than woody? Yes, so woody 0. I'm not giving woody that. Roasted, no. Round. Yeah, I've really got to work out what they mean by round. I've got round in my head of what I think round means, but I don't want to be. This is the thing. You've got to kind of understand this. You've got to kind of realise how other people are rating this round. and kind of, because you don't want to lead people down the garden path, don't you? Especially when there's only like 2 other reviewers of this so far. So round, I'm going to go for 2. Right, let's do that. Taste. Let's do tasting. That is, wow, 40% ABV. That's half a coconut rum. So a Luna, but way dialed back. Not overly, it's got a bit touch of sweetness, not overly sweet. It's got a little bit of peppery spice to it. Creamy. I'm bringing up because Trevor mentioned creamy in the first rum in 1931. That for me is creamy. That's got that kind of creamy vibes to it. That's a completely different white rum to anything I've got. I can't even compare that to anything I've got. It's that subtle nuance of coconut. The closest, I think the closest is the 3 stars, but it's nothing like it. And I mean for that kind of all-round, less peppery sort of. I keep saying peppery tonight. Yeah, it's on Plantation 3 stars wavelength, but completely different. Imagine Plantation 3 stars with an element of coconut. Whatever the hell coconut husk filtered is, I can't even picture that. What's the coconut husk? It's the, I know it's, I'm assuming it's the shell of the coconut, but how do you filter through? Or are they just taking loads of the, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what a coconut husk filtering is. Never heard of it. That is delicious. I really like that. Chocolatey note. Right. Okay, let's taste it. Okay, I've got to catch up with the comments here. Just give me a Luna over KK. Damn it, in the States. I can't. What? And you're not even a million miles away. How can you not get that? Surely that's got to be... Oh, I can't get my geography. Surely it's only a couple... Is it a state away? Where's Colorado? Colorado's mid. Oh, maybe a couple of states away. I don't really know my state boundaries. Can't be that million miles away from you, Anne. Can't be. Try the Platino in the DAC. I would do, but I've only got like that much left. I might find someone with the bottle. I'm in California and haven't seen it, but got to have it. Hi, Nine. Oh, I recognise that name. You've been on before. Nine Noswad. I see a lot of cheap runs in Spain. Are they any good? I don't know. Depends what brand it is. I really like that. A couple of states away. Yeah. Yeah. Right, taste, sweetness. Again, it's one of those I want to give 2.5 to, but I can't. I don't think it's a 3. So the big difference between 2 and 3 out of 5 is like a 4 and a 6 out of 10. It's not a 6 out of 10, but it's not a 4 out of 10 either. I think it's a 5 out of 10, but I can't give a 2. That's the only downfall, and I've said this to Oliver, but I left feedback anyway. Yeah, for me, it's not a 2. I've got to give it 2 because it's not a 3. But I would give it 2.5 if I could, for fruit, for sweetness. For fruit, again, because it's coconut and coconut's a fruit, I have to give it a 3 out of there because it's way more fruit. Come on, up you come. Floral, a touch of floral, but not too much. Spices, a bit of spices, 2 out of 5. Woody. I do actually get subtle woody vibes off that. Not too much. I'm going for 1 for woody. Roasted 1 I'm going for, and taste as well. Round. I think that is quite a lovely rounded rum. So I'm going to go for 3 for rounded. Right, tasting. What's other people put here? Nutty, crisp, creamy, and vanilla. How they've not got coconut, I will never know. But let's go for this. So coconut, can't spell it. Coconut. Right. I'm getting chocolate. Yeah, I'm getting vanilla. Done. Oh no, vanilla. What else am I getting? I'm getting a little bit of peppery, but not too much. Has anyone else got that? Creamy. I forgot creamy in. Need to add creamy in. Definitely creamy. It's a lovely creamy. It's proper luscious, this rum. Proper luscious. 34 pounds. Right, okay. Let's get done. Vanilla. Finish is quite long for me, actually. It's still there. So I'm going to give that... Right. I've got scoreless now. I think, for me personally, this is a very good rum. So I've got to give it in the 80s. I would love to have a bit more of that to try in a daiquiri. I've got a funny feeling it might go down like the El Dorado route of a daiquiri, which would not be my favourite daiquiri. But I don't know, because the thing that lets El Dorado down for me, El Dorado 3-year-old and daiquiri for me, is just the extra bit of chocolate and extra bit of like coffee notes off it. And for that, for me personally, doesn't really translate that well into a daiquiri. It's not a terrible daiquiri, but for what I like in a daiquiri, it's not my favourite. But that's got more coke. I think that, actually I'm retracting, because of the coconut and vanilla, I think that could be an exquisite daiquiri. I really do. I'm going to sit that at, I think it's just above very good. I'm going to sit that at 82. I'm very comfortable giving that an 82 of 100 where it comes to white rums. Not 83, 82. There we go. Oh, as soon as you take your finger off, it moves. I might have, oh, there we go. Right, I'm saving that in. I'm very, very happy with that. I don't get, someone else has put fresh in grass. I don't get fresh grass from it at all. I'm really big fan of that. Now, the question is, would I pay £34 for a bottle of that? Potentially. That's actually not that bad. £34. Yes, Plantation 3 stars, 20-ish pounds. El Dorado 22, 23. Let's not talk about Ron Santiago. Ron Cubé 26. I love Cubé. Cubé is my daiquiri rum at the moment. I really love Cubé. Flor de Caña 24, 25 off the top of my head. So we're adding another £7 on top of that. Kingston 20, you know, 19, 20 pounds. That is quite expensive, but I would like to have a bottle. I would like to have a bottle in my collection. Therefore, I probably would pay 34, 35 pounds for it. Because it is unique and it is different. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's a little bit expensive, but small distillery, doing great things. You know, right, okay, right, I forgot about, there's that argument. They're doing great things for the environment. B Corp status, wind, you know, all that kind of stuff. Trying to save the environment, save the planet. So go, yes, let's, sod it, sorry, I retract everything I say. I would quite happily pay 34, 35 pounds. Bearing in mind, my price is going to be slightly less than that, sorry. Yes, I would, because they are doing their bit in the environment. So retract everything I said 2 or 3 minutes ago. I was thinking of just a big rum, just producing rum and not doing anything else. That, for me, is, I would quite happily pay that. So retract that. I take everything back I said a couple of minutes ago. That, for me, 34, 35 pounds. Yes, I would have that in my collection for that, because they are doing their bit, and I like that. Karen, well done, Karen. I like that. So let's get on to your second rum. Of which we can change. I forgot that was still on the screen, sorry. Let's have that one. Now, boom, there we go. So this is their Oro, their gold rum. Hang on, where are we going? State control, can't ship things. Home, Aaron. PS3 Daiquiri using William Fox vanilla. Things are looking good for me to make a US trip soon. Aaron Neil talking. Real one was bottle of Bundy. Oh, Nye. Is that how you say it? Nye. I'm going Nye. Nay? Nye. I'm going Nye. Nye Noswad. Bundy. Hey, look. I remember I've got fond memories of Bundy on draft in Australia. Bundy and Coke out of a tap like a freaking pint of Stella. Oh my God, happy days. And the OP. Oh my God, Bundy. Do you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Bundy brings me back happy memories in Australia. I love it. We know it's not a fantastic, exquisite rum, but it gives me happy memories. And I love Bundy. Bundy OP. Oh, good. But Bundy on draft, you know, we're going back. Well, this is me. This is 20 years ago. Australia, New Year's Eve, Millennium, flipping Bundy on draft. How ahead of their times were Bundaberg in Australia? Bundy and Coke on draft. Massive. Now in the UK, we start, oh, you know, we could do cocktails on draft. You know, it's a thing. Bundy started that years ago. Right then, let's get on to this one, the Oro. So, I've got to click my taste it button. So the Oro has had 2 people tasting it and it's scored an 80, an average of 80 so far. I've got you a bit of knowledge bombs to come here. You're all having banter amongst yourselves. I don't really need to read that. That's cool. Right, what's in the bottle of this one? Hang on, I've come this side. Sorry, I think the bottle's... I think the bottle's here and it's not. It's there. So I'll come this side so we can see better. Right, pot still blend of molasses and sugarcane juice. Interesting. Was that what the previous one was? Yeah, it was. So it's a blend of molasses rum and sugarcane juice. Aged minimum 1 year. Tiny touch of Colorado honey is added to bottling, unfiltered. So no coconut husks in this. Unfiltered. Wet American white oak barrel. Wet, I'm assuming, means leftover rum, whiskey. That has been dried off. I'm guessing that's what that means. Again, that's a new one to me. Wet American white oak barrels. Have they just watered it? I don't know. That's a new one to me. I don't know. Kate or Dwight. I don't know if Dwight's still here, but if someone knows that, but boom. Decky Doughty. So was I. I was down at Sydney Harbour Bridge. We were down there at 11 a.m. And we were all there. We were toying with going to the botanical gardens, but we stayed at the harbour bit down there. Circular Quay. Yeah, the harbour. Underneath the harbour bridge and all that. And we stayed there all day. Met so many awesome people. Great day. Right, so. Oh my word. What does it taste like? Well, right, and this is completely opposite to what people have got here. Notes of red chili, coffee, caramel, vanilla, pineapple and chocolate can be found on the initial entry while the warming finishes evaporates. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Right. How the white rum, I meant to tell you this because this sounded amazing. So in the little book, how can you drink it? The Kokomo, 50 ml of the white rum, half a lime, half a lemon, 25 ml of coconut of cream, 25 ml of ginger syrup, and 5 muddled mint leaves. Well, we never muddle mint, do we? We spank the mint, but there we go. Shake and strain into a Belgian beer glass, ice and garnish with mint. So, rum, lime, lemon, 25 ml of cream of coconut, ginger syrup, and that sounds delicious. I really want to try that. Right, okay. I might revisit that. I'll get a bottle and revisit that. So, what does this taste like? Notes of red chili, coffee, caramel, vanilla, pineapple, red and chocolate can be found in the initial entry point. Right, let's get on. Let's get on and do this. I've had a slightly more than half bowl. Fiddly. Who does? Jazz Chet Indy. Why would you do 20 CL bottles? What's the point of that? Come on, play the game. 30 mil or Dram. Come on. Lads. Lads. Right. Ooh. Right, sorry. Right, price of this, I've just looked up on the screen here. £38.25. So you've got another 4 or 5 quid on top of that. Again, unaged effectively. Wow, this is very different. do get the hint of chili on there. It's like a warming kind of vibe to it, and that's what I kind of associate with the chili now that they've said it. Is that what I would have struggled to get there? Cayenne pepper. That's what I kind of get off that. Interesting. Some people have put leather, fruitcake, currants, dates, coconut, mango, caramel. I get where someone's coming from with the leather. I would agree with the leather. Fruitcake and currants. No, I get... Oh, it's that cayenne. Now I've said cayenne pepper. That's what's coming out of me. Like soft, really soft. Oh, there's a... Smell it there. There's a really... Oh, what's that fruit? It's a really different fruit there. Maybe pineapple. Someone put pineapple? No. Fruitcake, currants, dates, coconut, mango. Oh, potentially. Potentially is mango. That's interesting. It's not digging your nose in. It's sort of there somewhere. Because someone's put mango, I'm going to agree with it. I initially went pineapple, but it is sort of that tropical kind of... Yeah, I'm quite happy with pineapple. Quite happy with mango on that. Caramel dates, right. Okay, so we've got to taste it. We've got to click the taste it button. Nose in. Right, so I'm agreeing with the leather. I'm agreeing with the mango. Someone put mango? Hang on. Agreeing with the mango. Caramel fruitcake. I don't get coconut. Well, maybe a touch of that sort of caramel sugary. Hey, Wild Child, how are you? We need some, William Johnson, we need some more independent rum distillers in the States, so I'm interested in trying them. Interesting. I have to put cayenne pepper. I don't care if I'm adding it for the first time in this whole history of tasting, but I have to put cayenne pepper. I'm typing cayenne. Yep, no one has ever put cayenne pepper into this whole app. So me, I'm breaking the cayenne pepper virginity. Sorry, Oliver, but I've got to do it. Cayenne pepper. I'm quite happy with that. Someone's going to look at me and thinking you're flipping stupid, but no, I'm quite happy with that. Right, so fruits on the nose. There's again 2. Floral, no. Spice, yes, 2 out of 5. Woody, 1 out of 5. Roasted, 1 out of 5. Rounded, 2 out of 5. Wait, it looks like I can order from the distillery online, make an order, ship to the UK. It's very nice, but not as standout as the Platino for me. Okay, Posh Kate. Shakate, that's what I'm calling her. Shakate. That's the story. Right, tasting. Let's tasting. So let's dive into it. Woo! I'm flipping happy with the cayenne pepper. Mouthfeel, very luxurious. Initial there, a little bit of peppery, chili sort of spice burn. I get what they're saying. Someone, what they put? Red chili. So here we go. Here's the her tasting notes: red chili, coffee, caramel, vanilla, pineapple, and chocolate. Don't get the coffee. Pineapple, 100%. Cayenne for me is I've done away I'm getting cayenne pepper from, but that's me. I would go cayenne pepper more than chili. Coffee, no. Caramel? That's probably what that luxurious bit is in my mouth. And for those of you thinking when I say cayenne, don't think of this as a chili forward rum. It's not. It's a very different. What did we have? The Chairman's earlier. And the Chairman's 1931 had a very peppery kind of, probably black peppery kind of vibe to it. This doesn't have peppery spice to it. This has chili kind of spice to it. And there's a very big difference. A very big difference. But pineapple, right, I'm going to do these straight away. Someone's put passion fruit. Yeah, no, I'm not agreeing. So the original tasting notes, oak, leather, herbal, passion fruit, fruitcake. I don't agree with any of those. I'm really sorry whoever's done that, but I do not agree. I get pineapple, definitely. Pineapple. I get cayenne pepper on that. I love that. I've got so no one's done it in tasting either. Cayenne pepper. So I'm adding that cayenne pepper to the tasting. I do get vanilla. I have to give it vanilla, right? What the hell does that mean? Oh, we've had this chat, didn't we? A few weeks back. Trigeminal. Trigeminal. I forgot what it was. Someone educated me. Nye, here in Ireland, Gleason's Hog. Gleason's Hog the whole show, and Morgan Spiced is only available in some rubbish. Nye, I'll hook you up. He's not in tonight. He's a wedding. Darren. I'm sure Darren said a wedding. He DM'd me earlier. I'm sure he said a wedding or something like that. Sorry, Darren. I know you watch his back. I'll hook you up with Darren. He's over there. He knows that. South Tipperary. Just made Andy's cocktail with 1931. Really yummy. Right. Is there anything I'm getting at? Caramel, vanilla, chocolate. I don't get the chocolate. I do get caramel. I'm agreeing with the caramel. Caramelized? No, let's go caramel. What's the difference between caramelized and caramel? Don't know. And again, I've got to give it creamy. It is a very luxurious. Is creamy, I think, yeah. Cream toffee. Creamy. Creamy. Done. So my tasting notes: caramel, creamy, pineapple, cayenne pepper, and vanilla. It sounds like spiced rum, doesn't it? Oh, I really like that. Right, sweetness. I feel harsh giving it a 3 out of 5. I really want to give it a 2.5. I know I say this every week. I've got to give it the same as what I gave the Platino, so I've got to give it 2. Fruit, yes, 2 out of 5. Floral, 1 out of 5 for floral. Spices, yes. I think it's more cayenne pepper chili than it is pineapple, even though the pineapple's there. So the pineapple the spices I'm giving 3 out of 5, bearing in mind that's a 6 out of 10. That's a lot, but it's the way we're scoring. So yeah, I would give it 3 out of 5. Woody, very slight, but not too much. 1 out of 5. Roasted, again, 1 out of 5. Rounded for me, again, 2 out of 5. Finish. The finish is medium. The Platino, the finish is humongous. Way more than the finish on that. It's not short by any stretch of the imagination, the finish on the Oro. I've still got a nice kind of chili heat going on, but as a rounded kind of finish is nowhere near the Platino. The Platino for me edges it. It's a rum that I would love to have, but the Oro is a very, very different style of rum. So, rating it, I have to give this very good. Good. I'm one of these people that doesn't do like 77, 78, 79. So I either do 75 or 80. I don't know why. I think it's just shy of being very good. Bearing in mind, I gave that very good. It's just shy of being that. I'm going to go 77. 77 is a good year. some really awesome people were born in 77. If I can, as soon as I take my finger off, it goes. As soon as I take my finger off, it jumps up one. Right, if I land on 76, it'll go to 77. Yeah, there we go, 77. Right, and I'm going to save. Average, so other people, someone scored it in the 70s, and that was me. And 2 people have scored it in the 80s. Interesting. I really like that. Jazz Chair Indie, Skylark Lads, that's a cracker. Karen as well, that is an absolute belter. That kind of chilly vibe, I do really like that. So what are we talking about then? On a mission to show Ireland the rum truth. What's the rum truth? Kevin abuses me through the week of getting my words muddled up, calling me pissed, when I know everyone knows I get my words muddled up, and he can't spell cayenne pepper properly. Flipping hell, Kevin. Pot, kettle and black, innit? You stick to your poker. Awesome. Right, I am... Yeah. Oh, did we talk? So 30... Oh, here we go. £38.25. £38.25p for that. Right, here we're going on this. Again, I come back to the whole B Corp status. £34 for the Platino. Let me take this off screen now. £34 for the Platino, another £4 plus for the Oro. Now, regarding what I said earlier about B Corps and all that sort of status, for me personally, the Platino is better. So if that's a £34 rum, then for me at £38, that is slightly overpriced. Bearing in mind, there's probably slightly more aging and slightly more gone into that than there is that. But for me, the Platino is the better rum. So on that, and that alone, am I happy paying £38 for that? A bottle, and is it a bottle I must have? As much as I like it, it's probably not a bottle that I must have. If it was a £25 rum, definitely it would be a must have. I would have it. But that for me, that Platino is a must have. I would have that bottle, no questions asked. That for me, at that price, at nearly £40, not quite. If it, I know it's only £4. If it was the same price as the Platino, possibly. Basically, to sum that up, the Platino is an absolute banger. I really, really love that. Completely different to any other white rum I've got behind here. Completely different. And again, the Oro is completely different because of those chili notes. I just have to be honest. I think at £38, nearly £40 a bottle, there are other £40 rums. Yes, not doing too much for the environment, but saving more turtles when we come back in 2 weeks' time. Right, hang on. Trevor, I'm assuming Trevor's off. Trevor, safe journey. I'm assuming you've gone. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Trevor's gone. Right, so we're coming back to this in a couple of weeks' time when we are next on the Aribada. I'm looking forward to this. I know Claire's got this already. Aribada. Saving Turtles, 42, Latin America. Can we see the old rums? So, Venezuela, top line, look, Venezuela, Panama, El Salvador, Belize, Dominican Republic. Right. My point, why have I pointed a nod to that? Right. These are Saving Turtles. They've sent me the bottle. Lost years. Thank you very much. I've got a funny feeling this is around 40 quid a bottle. I don't know. I haven't looked at the prices yet. And I know this is going to be more up my street as a gold aged kind of rum than that is. So that's where I'm going with this. And even if we take the 4 islands, which is I know is roughly you know, we're talking roughly about the 40s. I enjoy the Four Island, even though it's not got a turtle on top. Like, guys, sort it out. That's got a turtle on top. Yeah. So for me personally, in that category, there are other rums I would have in that price mark. Better. But it is delicious. But a Platino smashes it. Absolutely love that Platino. Really, really good. So, questions? No, because what I'm going to do, Trevor, I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm going to start packing and clear up and all this. I've got to pull the fridge out from Mummy Barman's defrosting her fridge while I'm freezer while I'm away next week. So she wants me to pull all this out and all this malarkey. What I'm going to start doing in a couple of weeks' time, because last week was loads of fun. We spent another 2 hours in my Discord, in my membership video chat afterwards. I'm not going to do it this week, but in 2 weeks' time, we're going to roughly finish the live streams at about 10, 10:15, and then we're going to disappear into the Discord membership only live video, like Zoom sort of chat sort of stuff for the after party. So that's what we're going to do when we come back. I'm not going to do it tonight, so I'm going to clear up. But if there's any questions, I'm on the stall for the next video. This is my new local. I've got a stall here, by the way. Yeah, if there's any questions, I've got like 10-15 minutes. If anyone wants some banter, if anyone's got some questions, then let me know. I really want to get a bottle of that now, that Platino. Really like that. Right, okay, so let me just, if there's any questions coming in, that's fine. But rums tonight. Oh, hang on. We've got more Montanya rums here. Exclusiva, cinnamon and red wine noses. Oh, interesting. That's their Exclusiva. And the Valencia. It's with a T, not a C. So it's Valencia, but with a T. Valencia. 4-year-old rum Manhattans. Yeah. My standout rum tonight, even as much as I loved the Chairman's Reserve 1931, my actual standout rum is that Montanya Platino. I absolutely love the 1931 Chairman's. I wouldn't say a bad word against it, apart from the price, 70 whatever it was. The Platino is really, really different. I really like that, really do. So yeah. So there's no more questions. If there's still quite a few of you on. If there's if anyone has got a question, anyone's got anything to say, anyone wants me to do anything for a few minutes, then let me know. I know I'm a couple of minutes ahead, but that's how these live streams go. As soon as we've done the rum tasting, it's very much down to you guys of what you want me to do. So Decky Doughty, here we go. Right, I can start putting these questions on screen now. Let's go back to this one. Right, Decky Doughty, there we go. Let's put that on screen. Right, if you've got a question, it'll go on screen. How's that? I was watching some of your older videos and I think I saw Plantation Extreme on your top shelf. Extreme number 4, St. Lucia. How was it? So for that, let's give you a close-up for there. Here we go. That's what he's talking about. Plantation St. Lucia, 58.9%. It's the 4 number extreme. Now, how was it? Flipping delicious. Is it? There we go. Let's balance it. No, I can't. I've got enough. Oh, there we go. Now I'll put it on screen. There we go. That's, yeah. Until I move. Is it £130 worth of rum? No. For me, I would not buy that bottle at £130. I just wouldn't do it. 2007 coffee still. Have we got the dosage in here? 0 grams, so 0 sugar added to this on the dosage. 11 years in bourbon casks, 2 years in cognac casks in France. 59% ABV. Delicious, but I couldn't justify paying 130 quid for it. I really couldn't. Yeah, I'm just not built like that. I don't see. For me, I come back to that, you know, a fraction of the price, which for me is a really great sip. It just depends what you like as a rum. So, for instance, Solution Rums, the 1931, I really, really enjoyed that, the 1931, and that's half the price. So, yeah, look, everyone's going to have a different opinion on it. I get it. Yeah, just not me. So I hope that answers that question. Really funny pain there. That's why I keep touching that. Really funny. Windy. Right, let's put this on. Hang on. Show. So Windy, thank you very much, Windy. Can you recommend a gin that's not Canadian? What have we got down here? What's that? That's quite tasty. Bit of Monkey 47. I tell you what, actually, this is actually pretty tasty, pretty sexy as well. It's German skin gin. That's a pretty tasty. With these guys tomorrow night. What else? What other gin? Let's humour Windy. Oh, hang on. So maybe the Stig is in town tomorrow, but this is really tasty. Berextine botanical gin. If the Stig is in town, if he is, then we'll be with him tomorrow night. For those of you in NRB. So I'll introduce you to the Stig if he's about. He might not be, but I don't know. But yeah, but then we come back to Canadian gin. Long table, cucumber gin, look. Big, keeping the Canadians happy, look. Long table, cucumber and all that. What other gins have I got here? Oh, and my friends, even though my friend has left the distillery now, this was quite good. This is proper, don't think Whitley Neal. This is proper gin infused with mango. So don't think forced fake mango. But that's pretty decent. Durham are doing some good stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, that's very sexy as well. I have some banter about gin. I do appreciate gin. I'm not about gin, but when stuff is good, I kind of appreciate the good. So that's the Jardin. Can we get that? There we go. Look, I'm trying to get that whole lemon, yuzu zest, melon flesh, and orange peel. There we go. That's the Citadel. So French. So plantation, essentially. Maison Ferrand gin. It's a plantation. It's not, but it is. Right. So thanks for that, Windy. Hide that. Right. What else do we go? He's gone, Windy. He's gone. He donated £5. If you're paying super chats and super stickers and super thanks, I'll talk about anything. Daniel Churchill. Right, let's put that on screen. I will. So, right, no, but again, I'm talking about it. I will be in Albert Schloss tomorrow. My favourite bar in the UK, up in Manchester. There is no other bar, and I'm not talking rum bars or tiki bars. I'm talking general bars. There is no better bar in the UK than Albert Schloss. It smashes it as a bar. And for those of you that are at NRB, and I'm assuming Kevin, Rachel, Claire, I'm not sure who else is coming to NRB tomorrow, and Tuesday and Wednesday, but you're in for a treat with Albert Schloss. You know, there is no better bar in the UK than Albert Schloss. It smashes it. Now, the whole point to that is they tank Pilsner Urquell. It's tanked beer from the Czech Republic. Tanks. Not barrels, tanked beer. And when you taste tanked beer, it's very different to barrels and bottles and all that. It's stunning. It's just a great venue. Mental, busy. We'll still be buzzing at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just cracking. So yeah, I'm not a huge beer fan, but when beer's done properly, then yeah. No, I don't drink Stella and that, and I don't drink craft. Really, it's anything too hoppy, too Too flavourful, no, I'm not a fan. I just like a beer to be a beer, really, if I'm going to have a pint. So that's that. What else have we got? Question, do you drink beer? I've seen that. Skin looks good. You can have that bottle of skin. I've not even opened it, Windy. Victorian fight juice, yes. Do I see something about Nye? Oh, Nye, you haven't played the rules, but I'll humour you anyway, as it's quiet. Nye, you've got to do. See it in the top corner, look up here. Look, if you've got a question, capital letters, so I can see it. You're fine, because it's dead. It's quiet, so I can see it. Oh no, it wasn't that one. Sorry. That was Havana Steve. Sorry, that wasn't that. That's what we do. Have you tried any African rums? Recommend one. And to answer that, that's exactly what I was going to say. Equiano is a blend of Mauritius and Foursquare. It's very good. Really like it. Out and out African rums? No, I haven't. There is. I've got. What's the Mauritius spiced vanilla rum? Oh, Jesus, Mauritius. What's the vanilla rum from Mauritius? I can't even see it. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's going to bug me now. It's really going to bug me. What's it called? Someone put it in the comments. What's the vanilla rum from Mauritius? I can't even find it. Where's it gone? 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 I don't know what it's called. I can't see it. There's a vanilla rum from Mauritius, which is really, really tasty. And I know they do normal rum. And I can't think for the life of me what it is. So, yeah. But it's a flavoured rum, essentially. But they do normal. I've got a funny feeling it's the same people, but I can't think what it's called. So that's that. Kevin's up my mid-afternoon. A little holiday. Havana Steve. Claire, I've already booked. It's fine. Sorted it. And I'll be with Rachel, Steve. Checking out now. We'll blow Steve's mind. Night is what? Oh, Night is Ian backwards. Oh. Question just come in here. Ian, Nye, why is your name back to that? Hang on. Dawson, Nine Nossad. I like Nine Nossad better. Ian Dawson's a bit common. I understand why you changed your name, put it back for it. Right, where's this question? There it is, that one there. Boom, on screen. What vermouth would you recommend for an El Presidente? This one. Or he says, or I'm on the hunt, or that one. Boom, there we go. Oh, can you see those? Right, better hold them up. Azaline, saffron vermouth, really, really nice. Azaline, or Lustal, sherry. It's one for Windy, sherry-based vermouth. So vermouth, for those of you who don't know, is, without falling off, vermouth, for those of you that don't know, is kind of fortified wine. Just take essentially a white wine and then, sorry, not fortified, aromatized white wine, aromatized wine. So you take your wine and then add herbs and stuff and all that, botanicals essentially, and that's what a vermouth is. So the big difference between like your martini. So essentially, martini is not, but essentially martini being Italian, think Pinot Grigio, and it's not Pinot Grigio, but think Pinot Grigio with herbs and spices added to it. That's all martini is. Lustal, the reason why I mention that, Lustal is sherry. So they take sherry as the base and then aromatize it with wine, with herbs and spices. So I love Lustal. But Azaline has got saffron in it as well, and saffron's really, really nice. Hide comments. There we go. Trevor, go to work, Trevor. Go to work. No one wants to know about Antica formula. That's a bit too posh, isn't it? Go to work. Weirdly, Antica formula is not a huge deal in the UK. It was quite a few years ago, but then there's quite a few more vermouths on the market these days. And Antiqua's all right. It does the job, but there's nothing bad about it. It's all right. It's just not as exciting as some of the new vermouths on the scene. I'm on the road. Trevor is on the road. Right. I've got time. Trevor is proper FOMO. Yeah, he flipping is, isn't he? Oh, interesting. The comments come up on there long before they come up on here. Very interesting. Right, I've got this weird pain that I've got to get rid of there. So I'm going to cut this live stream at an end now. Trevor and Willie Nelson. Right, thanks for watching. Remember, there is no live stream next week. So I will be back in 2 weeks' time. Have another... Right, thanks for the white rum education. Got 3... Yeah, see, Havana Steve, yes. That is a phenomenal white rum daiquiri. It really is. It's really good. Carta Blanca, sorry. You can't... I've got it. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Remember, no live stream next week. I will be down in London Town next week. And I will see you... Well, there's videos dropping Tuesday and Thursday because they've already been scheduled. But I will see you in 2 weeks' time, which is Mother's Day, is it not? I'll get Mummy Barman pissed and we'll get her on then. Mother's Day. How's that? Right. Just there. Cheers, Kate. See you soon. Cheers, Claire. See you tomorrow. Kevin, Rachel. See you tomorrow. Wendy, thanks for coming. Scott, thanks for being here. Decky, awesome. London. John. Oh, hello. John, where have you been? John Dow. Can't get Cuban rums in the US. I know, shame. Andy, awesome cocktail. Brilliant. Right, on that note, and everyone who's not going, on that, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end the stream there. If I can find the page, there we go. Swapping over then. Boom. Right, I will see you all live in 2 weeks' time. Mother's Day in the UK. Clocks might go back that weekend, forward in the UK. So all you Americans and Canadians, be prepared. I think it's that weekend our clocks spring forward for an hour. All right, toodaloo.